Welcome to ISE's Equity Index Weekly Outlook, a weekly outlook on ISE and other industry indexes, hosted by Patrick Ceresna, a derivative market specialist and investment manager with extensive expertise in options and the broader derivative markets. ISE trades options on more than 15 proprietary sector indexes, as well as broad-based indexes and a variety of licensed benchmarks. ISE continually enhances its trading systems and develops new index options products to provide investors with the best marketplace and investment tools to trade smarter.
Hello and welcome to the ISE Equity Index Outlook for January 17th, 2011. This is Patrick Ceresna. As always, we start off with a chart of the S&P 500 using that spider exchange rate fund symbol SPY, and we've been talking about that flagging formation back in November. We've been talking about that about 4, 5, 6 weeks now, and we're talking about follow through that could easily make it all the way up to this 129 to 130 range, which is marked off by that green box. Now there are some measured moves that will indicate moves even as high as this 132 to 135 area, but really we're already now in a stage where we believe the risk reward of remaining long this market is marginal at best, if not poor, which means that all of this strength should be used as an opportunity to take a little bit of profits off the table, lock in your gains, whether you're using collar strategies or other types of things, and to reduce position sizes. Next year, I want to take a look at the ISE US Regional Banks Index, which is the symbol JLO, and more or less we had a very nice robust rally over the last month that pushed it above the 2450 to 25 focal point. We had a very bullish breakout candle come in on Friday. It'll be very interesting to see whether the bulls can actually make that candle stick. It's always important that a breakout candle has follow through. So at this stage, we're going to be watching what happens from here. If there is follow through there, we will be targeting the 2650-27 zone on the upside for a completion of this move. But like the broader markets, even though we're not necessarily bearish on the regional banks, we do believe that they will go through a profit-taking cycle if the whole market does. So we'll be watching to see where and how the market finishes its move to kind of cue the regional banks. Next year, I want to take a look at the ISE Syndex, which is symbol SIN. This is an index of all the casino, tobacco, and distiller companies. We were talking about this 136 to 138 focal point up above. We more or less are just 25 cents off of that zone. You can see how there's distinctly a loss of momentum in the Syndex as it's trying to edge higher. We do believe that there is distribution going on here in the Syndex, and which will bring about some form of a profit-taking cycle within this, but we're not ready to want to short or anything like that yet, but we certainly are very suspicious of remaining long this market and think that the risk-reward proposition of owning any of those casino stocks is marginal at best. Next year, I want to take a look at the ISE Home Builders Index, which is symbol RUF. We basically had a rally that finished through to our $10.80 to $11 target in a very nice fluid motion on the upside. Now, the next level on the upside there lies in that 1150, 1175 zone. So with this kind of momentum, we cannot rule out the possibility of a little follow through above this $11 area, especially on a big breakout candle. But really at this stage, the home builders either they're going to melt up in a very kind of bullish fashion and just start shooting higher, or they're going to hit some significant overhead resistance at this stage. The most what I would basically say is anyone that's playing these home builders, stick with it for now to see whether they can get one more level on the upside out of them. There is a lot of momentum there still, but overall understand that you'll need to lock in the profits on these. Next year, I want to take a look at the ISE Natural Gas Index, which is symbol FUM. We had a bullish breakout above that 117, 119 focal point, and as the market consolidated above there, it used that as a springboard to launch another leg higher in these natural gas stocks. We were saying that some of our measured moves from this flags up here measure all the way up into this 125, 130 area. So we're literally just a point away from already completing completing some of those moves. So you can see the theme in almost all the markets is the same, is the fact that we've had a very nice extended rallies, and all of them are all completing their moves at this stage. So if we were to use a baseball analogy, we're already in the 8th or 9th inning in this leg higher. Now that does not make me bearish on the market. What it does mean is that the market never advances in a straight line. It always moves forward, takes a breather or profit taking cycle, and then moves forward again. And we're not necessarily looking for any bearish type price action, but rather a very healthy profit taking that consolidates all these markets to create the next good buying opportunity. Finally, I want to take a look at the ISE Mini FTSE 100 Index, which is the symbol UKX. We have a market here that has been holding above the 580, 590 level with a solid break above. We have that 630, 640 focal point, which is the next major overhead resistance. But we were suggesting that this market should finish this initial move off of this flag up in the 600 to 620 area, where we already seen some of these rejection candles. So we are considering this move complete, more or less. I mean, we can't rule out the possibility that we get back up to 610 in a push or something like that, but overall it would be very natural for us to see some profit taking before we can target that 630, 640 area on the upside. That was your ISE Equity Index Outlook. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you for participating in this week's session. Please join us again next week. For more information about Patrick Ceresna and to sign up for free index options trade alerts, visit www.optionsource.net. To learn more about ISE index options, visit us at www.ise.com/indexoptions.